Hey there, my fellow crowbar sluggers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, Brandenburg Shelter. Episode 32, Whittling Down the Zombies. Oh, nice. I didn't massively oversleep. So this time around, I'm going to bring, let's see. I really don't have a lot of good food to bring with me. Lime soda and grape soda. Breakfast of champions. Zombies can't kill me if I get diabetes and die first. Also, this weather sucks. I hate fog. Now, I thought I heard a zombie to the west last night, but I don't see any obvious signs that there is one, so I was just hearing things. Hopefully the 10 a.m. weather report will illuminate whether I have a day of fog to look forward to, or more productive weather. And it's a right and a left, correct? Yeah. Alright, tanks reporting on low. Not worried about that yet. We do have 10 liters in the trunk. I'm gonna leave the car running so I can hear the weather coming up. Clear and cloudy, huh? Oh, something fog. Okay. And heavy rain on the horizon. So if you want me to set up rain barrels and like cans of rain collection, now might be the time, because there is heavy rain predicted in the forecast. Just letting you all know. You don't have to vote for it, but what I could do, now that I've mentioned that, I know this feels like thumb on the scale, but you can vote for the next project. Working in the second floor personal office area would be setting up like a plumbing array. Like a rain barrel array for rain collection. If you want. So you can vote on this next project now, while I work on clearing out the way. I do have a box of trash bags, yeah. I have plenty of trash bags as far as I know. Come on. Let's go. Can you hurry? I hate when they're slow. They really significantly changed the predictability of the speed of zombies in this patch versus others. Not in a bad way. I kind of like their variability of speed and all that, but sometimes it's frustrating when you're like waiting for them to come to you and they just won't. And then when they finally aggro, they get all aggressive and chase you like crazy. It's a weird thing to find in someone's wallet. Photograph of a dead animal. Like, what the hell? I guess it's a hunting photo or a fishing photo, but that's a weird way of saying it. Alright, there's... Oh, it's starting to rain already. Dang. Alright. At least the fog will clear up. Well, we're getting pretty close to the plaza. Oh, just got winded. So I'll clear out the few that I see here and then pop a squat somewhere quiet. Three zombies up that way, okay. I don't wanted to take a breather, but I'll kill them first too. I see some zombies right outside of the Gimart lot, but I don't see an insurmountable amount of them. Probably because we're pushing like 300 kills of clearing out the plaza now. I didn't bring my other book, which was a bit of a mistake, because I'm going to be done reading Pest Control very quick. And I think it's safe to say, you guys want me to work on the second floor personal office area, so that will be my next task. But I do intend to dedicate the remainder of today on trying to clear the Gigamart. Alright, trapping's done. Let's get back to it. Wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to check that step truck too, the blue one. Especially if it has good storage. I don't particularly enjoy driving those things because they're really unwieldy to drive. And they get trapped. You can get zombie trapped rather easy because they're wide vehicles. Seems like 20, 30, somewhere in that order of magnitude. Don't know what's inside, though. One of the reasons why when I originally drove up here, I drove up and honked, was so that the zombies that were stuck inside would break their way out. And therefore, there would be fewer zombies stuck inside. It's actually one of the tricks, especially to do in large buildings, is if you rile them up, you can get them dislodged. Because in in Project Zomboid, a single zombie not near the player cannot break doors down. So when you hear a zombie off in the distance, like casually smashing a door, they're not actually doing any damage to it. They only do damage when the player's around, as like a balancing mechanic to stop the zombies from basically demolishing entire cities on their own. So when I drove up and honked, I caused a lot more zombies to be attacking doors, not just the random ones attacking doors, and windows as well, allowing them to break out of their trapped state. so that so there aren't like gotcha zombies hiding in like closets and bathrooms and the like. And that's a tactic that you can use to your advantage when clearing out cities, is make a lot of noise so that you don't have any zombies that are like hiding as a surprise. So I'm winded again, but I really don't see that many zombies that it discourages me. With that said, it might not be a goal that I get to finish today, depending on how many spill out, but I'm getting pretty close. I must be, right? Alright, there's 4 more following. I'll try to lure them away outside of earshot of more zombies so it's not just a constant trickle. No, they're coming up fast. Don't sit on the ground, then. I think the remainder of these zombies are kind of like casually following me. If I back up a bit, I can disengage, catch my breath, and clear them better. Time for some lime soda. Weight leveled off at 80. Nice. The 6 pounds of fruit I ate helped with that. Don't know where those 6 pounds of fruit went, but at least I weigh a normal amount. Hey, Smaggy. Thank you for the sub, too. So who here thinks I'll be able to actually get in the building today? And who here thinks I'll have, like, more clearing to do in chat? I don't want to keep checking their pockets. There's almost, I mean, I guess beta blockers, but there's almost nothing I'd be looking for other than, like, maybe ammunition or beta blockers. Oh! So, see all these zombies? These got dislodged from the noise. Because obviously they weren't there before. So they heard the fighting and came wandering out, but then lost sight of me and started just wandering on their own. Yeah, having saw what I just saw, I think Team More Clearing is probably going to win the guess there. Bye. I have not cleared this home here. Okay. Ooh, a hydrate. Cheers. Alright, I'm getting winded. And hungry. And that combination... At least it didn't have a house alarm. That combination makes me want to come in here and check. Oh, there's actually a flute in the flute case. Interesting. So I already have this magazine, don't need it. And, Teen Idols. Ooh. Ooh. Whoever lived here. Hope they had a teenage daughter or something. Ooh, a pickle. What? Exposure Survival 6? Do I need that? Yes, I do. I forgot to, before the stream, open up my tracker chart, so hold on one sec. Rad was an idiot, forgot to do stuff. A tale as old as time. So, Exposure Survival 6 was for trapping. And what's fun about that is I just finished reading the trapping book, so I can watch the tape and get an enormous windfall of experience once I get back home. Dented, unlabeled can of food. Okay, I'll take that too. Dog food, you can stay there. I'm not that desperate. I think this house is marked down as cleared. Alright, mystery food, what are you? It's gonna be more dog food, isn't it? Tomato! Stale? Stale's fine. Down the hatch. Alright, I don't know how all the zombies... Well, they must have heard the combat between me and the dude that jumped through the window. But I somehow attracted quite the horde for not really being around very many. Coming out of the woodwork. Or, in this case, over the woodwork. I didn't get to rest much, so I'm already winded. Thanks to the window creeper. There's only, what, 5, 6 more? It's not too bad. I'll stay. That was risky. I thought I would connect on first swing. He almost did a shin lunge. It's worth mentioning, it's like not honestly worth the risk of trying to fight them over a fence, because if they jump lunge, they can knock you over and kill you pretty easy. I have definitely lost fair share of survivors that way. But I take the risk anyway. I'm too stupid to follow my own advice. Shouldn't I be able to rest on here? Lies! Imaginary playground. How dare you deceive me? Just don't eat the dented cans that are bulging? Oh, why not? I love vomiting aggressively. Botulism is the best. Oh, managed to... Oh, here's rain again. Managed to get some good, lung rest. That's what I'm going to call it. Do I have muscle strain? I don't. I'm getting strong enough not to be strained by some light fighting. Although, I wouldn't call that light fighting. I killed, like, 30. Okay, so I've got one up here, one right there. It's 5 p.m. We're obviously wrapping up the day soon. I'm not quite drowsy yet. I'll probably go until I start getting the drowse. But, like, look at this neighborhood. Like, seriously, there's, like, at least 100 corpses just, like, sitting out here in this intersection. It's insane how many zombies I've had to clear to even get close to my goal. Like, I haven't even been inside yet. Alright, if you're wondering about the kill stats, I'm up to 1,050. So, I think I've killed maybe 125-ish since the start of stream. Come on, I saw you. Where are you? Don't hide in the trees. Swear to God there was a zombie there. Fine. I'm gonna rest in the car. Rain's really coming down now. There's probably double outside of the front of the mall. Yeah, I am hoping to try to, like, lure the ones that impede my progress back to this intersection, and then, like, crouch, stealth my way in. My stealth stats aren't all that high, to be fair. Sneaking is not even a 2 yet. Lightfoot is not even a 2 yet. But, I'm not rocking conspicuous or clumsy or anything like that, so there's a chance. Not a good one, but a chance. A little bit more comfortable than sitting out on a plastic chair in the rain. I have nothing to read, though. So tomorrow, I will start making rain barrels. I don't know if it's going to continue to rain, but at least we'll have the rain barrel array. Oh, I hear zombies. So the plan is to crank out some rain barrels and line them and put them on the roof so I can use them to collect more water. Because I wouldn't mind doing laundry, and I wouldn't mind having a really voluminous source of water to draw from for cooking and personal consumption and all that. Alright, I am sporting drowsy. I did say I would go until I was drowsy. So what I'm planning on doing right now is, rather than going straight home at 6 p.m., I'm going to go top up my fuel tanks. So current priority right now is refuel. And I'm planning on refueling at the Southeast General Store. A part of me thinks I should drive there by honking and going this way, but because it's unmapped, I'm not going to do that. I think it's more risky than it's worth. Now, where'd you guys come from? Oh, that was not good for the van. Wait, seriously, what's with all of these zombies? Maybe there was a meta event that drove them this way? Must have been, because I didn't make noise. So I do have, you know, I'm going to check the gas station, the other gas... So, let me back up a second. I have 2 gas stations. I have one here and one here. This gas station, I hooked a generator up to, right? I didn't have it marked down, though. So I'm a little worried that maybe I don't? No, but I hooked up a generator. I think I hooked a blue one up there, right? You like the beard? It's the best. It's not very... It's a pretty weak beard, as far as beards go. I blame genetics. It's not my fault. I'm gonna guess that going this way is not gonna work all that well, because it looks like there's lots of zombies here to greet me. But this was the gas station I want to go to. It looks like it's overrun, so at some point I'm gonna have to clear out that gas station again. But I'm not 100% sure I have the fuel to make it to the other gas station. So I'm going to use the fuel tank in my trunk, or the fuel can in my trunk to top up. And then to go refuel. What I should have done is, like, topped up the generator and then filled the generator's can as well, but at least I'll have 30 liters of gas plus a full van that I could draw from if I need to. Hey Chipmunk, thank you for the sub. Oh, this poor van is like, put me out of my misery, dude. You've destroyed me so completely. So we're almost at a half tank now. Should be plenty to get me down there as long as I don't crash. Downtown looks completely devoid of zombies. Like, I know I had previously cleared all the way up into the book naked, because that's where I got most of my books, but it's surprising how little they filled that area back. Most of the time you watch me, I'm shaved. Yeah, I decided, for the longest time I've had, like, let's call it scruff, but, like, I feel like the scruff-length beard is itchy, because it's, like, just long enough to grow out and then poke you back in your face. So, right now I'm experimenting with having a long enough beard that it isn't uncomfortable, and it's finally mostly at that length, which... Because at the end of the day, I'm, like, lazy, and I don't want to spend time on myself. So, being able to not have to shave regularly is, like, awesome. Huh. These houses down here were cleared at 1.2. So we're just a block or two away. I think there's also rain barrels that I can fetch from down here as well. I left them previously because my carpenter skill was so bad I was, like, almost certain going to break them. But now my carpenter skill is, like, level 6, so I should be able to recover them with some effort and bring them back, and it'll be 2 fewer rain barrels I have to make once I get back home. Ooh, deer. I should slow down. With how stupid deer is in this game. And I live somewhere where, like, deer are a real problem IRL too. Where if you drive top speed on, like, country roads, you're gonna... Like, I know people who have totaled their cars. Luckily, I don't know anyone who's been injured. But totaling your car is a pretty suck thing to have happen. And a lot of the time, like, I've definitely been in situations where the deer are dumb. Where, like, I'm driving, I see them, I slow down. And then they just, like, jump out at the last second. It's like, you idiot. I'm trying to avoid you and you're trying to hit me? We're playing 2 different games here. Alright, it's probably not that safe to fast forward time, but, like, whatever. No, don't put it on the ground. Nincompoop. Me being the nincompoop. Oh, what the hell? I swore I dragged it to the trunk, and she was like, ground? Yeah? Okay. Lady, I hate you. Alright, van's full, can's full. Let's go get those rain barrels, because the next project is set up plumbing. I turned the generator off. I think. Now you have me questioning myself. The other thing I might want to do, going into the general store, I could also sleep here too, but going looking for water storage things, because if I'm going to be oh man, I'm also really hungry. If I'm going to be doing, well, this is kind of food. Plumbing, I'm going to need water barrels, paint cans, or not water barrels, I'm going to need like paint cans and things like that. Oh, you know what? I should top these gas cans up too. Absolutely. I'll go back to the generator tomorrow. Like, because I have more gas cans to fill anyway. But seriously, you can't walk and open a soda can? That's like chimp level dexterity. Jeez. I could always get covering up and whittle a bucket. Yeah, I think that's a bit beyond scope, though. Plus, if I remember correctly, there's like plenty of paint cans. Ooh, fruit cocktail. Yes, please. I live on like almost an exclusive diet of fruit cocktail. I'll take the box of ammo too. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have time to use it. If I do end up sleeping here, sleeping bed actually is going to be worse than... Because what is this? Sleep comfort poor? It's worse. Well, obviously this place has beds. Not doing that. Paint cans are messed up right now. You can't empty them on the ground. Yeah, I recall hearing that. Well, I think buckets are really the way to go. They can be hard to find. There was a lot less useful stuff here than I remember there being. Yeah, let's get to sleep. And then tomorrow I'll get the rain barrel stuff going. And if it's not still raining, it doesn't matter. It'll rain again. Yeah, alright, it's still raining. Cool. No, what are you doing? Alright, next step. Let's go grab those rain barrels, fill up the gas cans, and then head on back. So where did I say the rain barrels were? Some building up this way. Did I go into the beef roundup? I mean, I doubt there's still like food that I can eat in here, but I'll check anyway. Is the water trough or the animal trough still unbalanced? It is, but you can't. The rain in a animal trough is like not usable for the player for some reason. It's Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it, but like it can't be transferred in to a normal container. They're like special containers, in other words. How's the item collecting going in the skill books? Here. You can see for yourself. I'll leave that up for a minute. Decent. I don't have like a full set of anything. You know, it's still a work in progress, but definitely some progress. Especially on the tool front, but those aren't the tools that I'm necessarily going to need for all of the new crafting. That's not included in that list. Oh god, that's annoying. Okay, so I was holding E. Oh, that's because the window's broken. I was holding E to try to shimmy up the window, and my character thought sitting on the floor is a good idea. Or sitting on the chair, rather. I can definitely see a situation where you're, like, trying to flee from zombies, and you're going to grab the window, and your character's like, oh, sit on the chair, and then you die. I can see that happening for sure. Chance to break 30. Got 1. Got 2. There's 600-liter barrels. Cool. And something I should have done previously. Marking down those things is cleared. So now back to the gas station, top up the last 2 cans, make sure I actually turn the thing off in case I hadn't. And then we'll be plumbing. The one thing I don't have is like a proper sink to plumb to. Yeah, fuel pump has no power. I did turn it off. Y'all gaslighting me? Pun intended. One of those situations, if I hadn't turned it off, I definitely would have heard it. It's not like the generator's quiet. Blow out your ears loud. So what I had intended to do is to set up the second floor area of the community center that existed before I started building as the kitchen area, and then the rest of it being like personal storage. So the question I have for you is, should I set up the old loft as the kitchen? Yes or no? Build a new, or no, use the storage area. I don't mind either way. It'd be easier if I showed you, but I'm not home, so I can't. But what I was intending to do is to knock down a wall and between the old and new areas, so that I can walk between them, and then the old area being the kitchen area that has the plumbed sink and the freezer and stove and all that stuff. Alright, old loft is kitchen. Seems to be a popular idea. I'll leave it up a little bit longer. You don't have to agree with me, but that at least was the thought. Anyone want some bunnies? I should probably check the condition of my tires. Little bunny foo foo hopping through the forest. Oh, that's terrible. Hey, girls gotta eat. I am the Witch of Brandenburg. I will make a rabbit stew. I have nothing else to put in it but like seasonings and spices, but I will feast like a queen. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Brandenburg Shelter, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow zombie apocalypse survivors.